Ayisat Yusuf Aromire. She used to be one of the best football players in the world. She played in 2007 Women's World Cup, in the Olympics 2008. Now, a proud mother of two living in Finland. She's going to tell her story. In the background, we will see how she makes fun of me in the football field. So, how did you first end up being a migrant woman in Finland? Why did you come here?
Actually, I came to Finland in 2005 after my first World Cup in Canada. I was invited with the club Neuvonen. Then I came to play for a team there. And ever since then, I've been in Finland. About 9 years now, I'm in Finland.
Can you hear her in the back? Wait. Now that 9 years after being in Finland, I know that you miss football, and we've heard stories of people saying that there's migrant women don't have a chance to get integrated into coaching. Is that something you would love to do?
Definitely, of course, because I really love sport and I've got strong passion for sport. I played for 16 years football particularly, and I really want to do something sport related. I've stopped playing for about 6 years now. I've not been playing because of my children and in Finland because I live with my children here and my husband is far away from me in Africa. Though I go to Africa and also come to visit, but even at that, it's still not enough. But you know, I've got this strong passion for football and I don't want to let it go like that based on my long time playing. I've been in so many tournaments, in Nations Cup, in World Cup, All African game, and I also played in Finland for this Iceland League for 6 years. And for the past 6 years now, I've not been playing anymore. But I really want to do something sport related. And I also want to appreciate the person of Claudia for this Monaliiku, because she has really shown good interest to me, and I'm happy working with them as a member. And I really want to still be with them because it's really encouraging, and I love the young ones, mostly the immigrant and the Finn, to be in sport and to play football or to do any other thing. Basically, sport particularly, because it's a very good thing to do sport.
Tracing back your steps when you first came to Finland, what was your first take on the country, and did you feel welcomed, and did your teammates include you? I know you came with other African women you knew from before, so they might have helped you, but...
Actually, I came alone. I was in the Nigerian national team then, and I was invited to come to Finland. Different country, different background, different culture. My first problem then was the language, because then I first learned the bad one. Sorry to say, they say Satana Vito. I don't even know what it meant, so I just say it, you know. But I was kind of lucky and fortunate enough, because then I couldn't speak the language, and being the only black in the team, it was really difficult for me. But I was lucky because they believe when they give me the ball, I could do something good with the football. So I don't have to communicate before receiving the ball. So that makes it easy for me to play among the team. And I'm happy the team loved me, and actually I love Finland because one, they are really accommodating, and though they are kind of shy if you don't speak the language. And even some can speak English, but they don't want to make mistakes. So they don't want to speak at all. And me, being there, I cannot even speak Tule then in Finland, in Finnish. So it's kind of word and opposite. But the only thing I could call them is palo.
Palo is the ball in Finnish.
So it ends there. But actually, I love Finland. They've been wonderful. They've been supportive. The country is safe. Their health aspect is really good. And come to think of the social aspect, I think I've got a lot of help from them, because when I have my children, it was all about me and God here in this country. There was nobody. My family is back there in Africa. But when I make some call and along the line, I met one lady, I think she's here. I really want to appreciate her in the person of Madam Fatima Usman. She's been there for me. When I have my second child, she was in the hospital with me. My first daughter was actually with her for like a month she come to pick her, she took her like a daughter, and she was really supportive. So I really appreciate you, and God bless you.
Did you find that it was easy to find your way around the sports? I mean, I know you learned to say ball and then swear words, but besides those, how did you now find that after quitting your career, you're a single mother, you've got 2 kids, and you do want to do things, but where do you find the information? How did you come across, for example, Monaliiku?
Actually, I come across Monaliiku through a friend. Her name is Buki. I think she's working with Claudia. And then I was going to this Finnish course twice a week, so we met on the way. And I didn't. She's in Nigeria, but actually I don't know her from anywhere. She just excused me when I was walking through the street because of my physique or something, and she asked me, "Do sport?" I said, "Yeah." When I told her my name, she was like, "Oh, I have heard this name before in national team. I never know it's you." I said, "Well, this is Finland. In Africa, I know I'm well known in Nigeria, but in Finland, nobody knows me except those that are into that play this professional, like winning tournament, like play this nice 10 league. And of course, I know there's very few of African players in Finland. I was so fortunate. I was the first, and among the first female player that played in Finland. And up to date, I still remain in Finland. Some came, but for one reason or the other, they left because of, the team cannot pay them good money because, when you play the high level like a national team, they rate you, they pay you good money than just a normal club. So I met Buki, and along the line she introduced me to Claudia, and then I spoke with Claudia. We had a meeting with her in the Olympic Stadium, and I told her my stories and presented my CV to her. Claudia was so happy to meet me. Then we became friends, we talked on phone and all that, and she asked me to come for the practice in this in Monaliiku. And every Tuesday I try to go anyway, but because my children know sometimes nobody to look after them for me, and of course she really understands my situation. But it still remember, the first thing remains that even though it's been about 7 years of quitting the football now, I still have this strong passion for sport. And I really want to do something about it, like I want to be maybe a volunteer, like a coach, or a personal trainer or something, if I'm given the chance to do that. And I just hope things work out the way I'm planning, and with the help of people and getting more information. And I also thank Claudia because she introduced me to some people that are into sport in Finland. Through her, through her I met some coaches in Olympic Stadium, and we discussed sometime about what's going to happen in the future. But of course, my children are quite small now, and I still have to do a lot because I have to do everything alone, myself with them. But even at that, I still find some time to play football, to be among the immigrant female women in sport.
Does anyone in the audience have any questions to Ayisat? Good chance to interview a former top athlete.
Well, I don't have a question, but I don't know if it's a comment. As even though I have an association that have been registered, I work with foreigners. I think social could be able to help you to babysit your children. Yes, don't doubt it. You say you believe in God.
Sure, definitely.
So go to social. Claudia will help you. Say, yeah, I mean, talk with Claudia. They will talk to social. This person want to play sport, and they need certain hour for the baby to be sit there. Okay?
All right, thank you.
You want your career.
Oh, thank you.
Trust God.
Yeah,
In
sure.
Jesus' name.
Hello, I'm Johanna Sjöholm from Vantaa, nice house of Vantaa. And I'm glad that you said about the children, because nobody else haven't said that before. That there is so many mothers, single mothers, who have 1 or 5 or how many children. It doesn't matter, but it's really difficult to do sports if you are single mother and you don't have any networks, social networks who can come and help you. And I think it's this is about this gender equality. Even being a Finnish mother, I have for myself, I have 4 children. It's not easy to go because you have to be really stubborn to decide that this is my time and I have to go out and do this sport for myself. But it's difficult if you have been working whole day or you are then home cleaning up, making the food, so it's like 8 o'clock and you are looking, I should go now, but you are tired. So you need friends who will push you out and say that you have to go and we'll do it together. So thanks.
hey, her company can help.
Okay.
Wait, no. They are one of my leaders, and I have a name. They tell me where to go and find. She is a lawyer. They give babysitter.
Very personal.
Thank you.
She's a solution finder.
Everyone, yes, something like me.
As this is a weekend where people make promises and agree on things, I told her before that when she's coming to the team I'm coaching, the women's football team, I'm going to take care of her kids when she's playing. We need to make it happen. Any last remarks or comments? I thank you for you being here. It makes a big difference. I know I'm a man. Andre said that yesterday. He's a man, but that's how the change starts. It's all of us together in the same boat, going in the same direction, with open eyes and open hearts. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to being here. Cheers and take care, and hope you enjoy Finland.